Morning, guys. Welcome to Coffee Chat. Wow, it is getting cooler by the day. It certainly feels cooler than it was yesterday, that's for sure. Well, guys, I think what we're seeing right now in this whole marketplace, and especially news around the world, is just a coordinated effort in my mind to create as much uncertainty, as much confusion, as much doubt and fear as they possibly can. I read two articles there this morning. One of them talking about OPEC reducing the production of oil by about 2 million barrels a day or something like that, put the squeeze on the U.S. and cause prices to, go higher for barrels of oil. And on top of that, guys, I read an article where the U.S. has put $250 million into anti radiation drugs in case there's some kind of a nuclear event. Now, both of those articles, guys, although there may be truth to them, I think a lot of times the narrative of the news that's coming out lately, and it's literally hour by hour, not even day by day, like you're seeing a lot of these multiple articles, because I search for articles that, and I can do on these coffee chats, and a lot of these articles that are coming out, like it's just absolute fear. It's total panic. And people are snapping. A few of the articles that I'm aware of about folks going out there and doing these random stabbings and on and on and on. And when people lose it, when they lose everything, they just lose it. And so you have to really, really be determined that you're going to keep your peace. Because, guys, the fact of the matter is, look, you can only live life one moment at a time. And you can waste a good percentage of your energy and, your well being thinking about the what ifs of tomorrow. Well, what if this happens? Well, what if that happens? And blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm not saying don't give any attention to it, but I'm just communicating that you don't want that to be your overwhelming focus and have that sense of duress and anxiety and stress come on you and literally choke out the very life in you, the very thing that you need in order to make it through. Peace is one of those things that you have got to be able to preserve. Because in this market, especially in this space, if they can get your emotions with a lot of these articles, they can just toss you about like a marionette, just bouncing all over the place. And you will be literally living a life like you're in the middle of the sea, up one wave and down the other. And that's no way that any of us can live. And especially when we're in this volatile crypto space. It is one of those things that if you're able to master, that you will absolutely win in this game. Because that's what they use. They use fear to get people to sell low and cash out when they should be buying, and to buy high and pile in when they should be selling. That's how they do it. Now, how do you do that? How do you preserve your peace? Well, a person told me a long time ago, and I actually really do feel this is true. And it goes kind of like this. Thoughts produce feelings. Now, feelings felt long enough, they result in actions. Now, actions acted upon long enough result in habits. And habits practiced long enough, they result in a lifestyle. And a lifestyle lived long enough results in a destiny. It starts with our thinking. And this is where you have to put the gears on right quick and, choose what you're going to meditate on. Because the reality is, look, if I'm thinking like fearful thoughts all the time, I'm going to feel very anxious. And it might not even be about any one thing, that just that general anxiety that can come on me. And then, I can get into a habit of living like that. So I'm not trusting folks, not trusting anything. Now, I'm not saying we trust everything for sure, but you get the idea of what I'm saying. Well, living a lifestyle like that is just going to cause all kinds of, problems like that. And the destiny of that is, hey, It has been proven that that kind of stress brings disease into the body, disease into the mind, and it certainly injures the soul. There's no doubt there. But now, there's another element to that, guys. If it all does start with your thoughts, what are your thoughts influenced by? Your thoughts are influenced by your beliefs, what you believe. And this is where it comes down to having a constitution of what you believe. Look, I'm going to choose to believe in those things that I have a good future. I'm going to choose to believe that God really does love me. I'm going to choose to believe that the folks that are out there, the majority of them, want the same things that I want, and they're good people. I'm going to choose to believe that. Now, that doesn't mean I bury my head in the sand like an ostrich and plead ignorance on that there's evil in the world, because there is evil in the world. And you know what? We can point that out. But there's one really great verse in the Bible that I love, and it says this: don't be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Look, there's a lot of bad happening. And for many of you on my channel, I want to say something about this. I greatly value the time that you guys take to watch 1 minute of any of the videos that I do. And the fact that a lot of you will come on and you'll actually leave an encouraging word. That makes a big deal to me. Those are the things that I focus on. And I want to give that back to you. I want you to know that, look, I spend time, look, I'm praying for some of you guys out there. And when I hear some of the stories you're saying, and it matters to me. And look, we are building a community together. This isn't just a YouTube channel. Look, there's what now we got 5,000 subscribers, and that is fantastic. But those are 5,000 people who took the time to actually say, hey, look, I'm getting on board. I believe in what you're saying. I'm going to choose to follow up on some of this stuff. And look, I value that because these are human beings and they have value, virtue of that. Now, I don't know everybody personally, obviously. No, there's some I do know personally, but for the majority, I don't. But I'll tell you one thing, I don't have to know you personally in that way to value you. And you need to have that worth built up in yourself too. And remember, don't be overcome by evil. Overcome evil with good. You know, some of these golden rules have really deep roots. I mean, you know, the whole idea of doing unto others as you would have them do unto you, man, that brings back peace in your life in spades. You know, you want people to treat you with kindness. You want people to show you care and consideration, and you do that, man, it's like you're sowing things. And a lot of you have left some really great words for me. And to me, words are like seed, and I value the fact that you've sowed them into my life. And so I want to sow something into your life and tell you that, look, tomorrow is going to be better for you than today. Your breakthrough is coming. I really do believe that. If you're in this digital space, you just hold on, because don't let them shake you out, because it is going to pay off in the long term. That is at least how I feel and think. Now, hey, look, we're going to be having a great video later on today, and I sure hope you're going to be around in this afternoon and you get to see it. It's going to be a good one. But I want to also mention that we are going to go forward with that live stream. We hit that 5,000 subscriber number. I cannot wait to do this live stream. So I'm trying to figure out the logistics of it, and when I do, I'll let you know. But I think it's probably going to be on a Saturday, and I'm not sure of the hour in the day, and the reason for that is because there's people that are subscribed all over the world, and I want everyone to have an opportunity, you know, to be able to tag on no matter what time of day it is. So hopefully we can work that out somehow. Anyway, well, guys, this is what I have for you today in this coffee chat anyway, and I sure hope you have a great day, and we'll see you on later this afternoon. Take care.